Hello everybody, my name is Reinout. I'm the product manager for the IDP app here at Skyline, and in this video I want to show you how you can easily provision your inventory as elements in DataMiner. In the previous video I already showed you how you can easily discover the inventory from your network, and that, as you can already see, you can find in the Inventory Discover tab, where you find a list of all the inventory that we have already discovered in our network. And now we want to provision elements for those in our DataMiner system. And we'll do that by creating a CI type for these kinds of products. We go to Admin, CI types, and if we open up this Arista one, for example, we'll see that a CI type is basically a description of how DataMiner should interact with this kind of product in the different stages that we can manage. Starting from the discovery over the provisioning and all the other functionality that the IDP app supports. So if we have a quick look at the discovery, for example, we can see that we can discover this kind of CI type by checking the system object ID of a device, and if it starts with a certain value, then we know that we want to map that to this kind of switch. Next up is then the provisioning, and in here we can configure everything that DataMiner needs to know to create an element for this product in our DataMiner system, starting with an element naming schema. In here we use, for example, just the name of the CI type followed by the IP address of the device, but you can also use other placeholders in there, for example, system name or system description, to build up a naming schema. Next up we have the element details. There we will need to provide a protocol that DataMiner will use, basically as a connector to getting metrics from that device. We can provide also an alarm template and a trend template that DataMiner will use to automatically start monitoring and trending the different metrics that come from that device. Then we can also provide some authentication details if that would be needed for this kind of product. We can specify the views where we want to put this element so that we can easily find it back later in our surveyor. And we can also provide some properties for this element. Basically kind of metadata for this device, such as the model, the manufacturer, energy consumption, rack size, or any other kind of custom property that we would add. Basically, the same kind of metadata that you would find in other CMDBs as well. And that's it. We basically only once need to describe to DataMiner how we want to interact with this kind of inventory. And then once we have discovered an element, we can just take all these kind of devices and just with one click on the provision button, we will see them appear over here in our Arista devices view, which was specified in the CI type description. With one click of the button, DataMiner will just add all these devices automatically in the correct view with the correct element name. You can see that it already gets an alarm status as well, because we've provided an alarm template in that description of the CI type. And that's it. That's all I need to do. Single click of a button and my IDP app will automatically provision all these elements with the correct name in the right view, with the correct monitoring and trending already enabled, and all the properties attached to that element as well.